Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Hello, and welcome to my life, such that it is. So this is the first thing I want to make is some top ramen. I stockpiled this stuff. And I just happen to have a really good recipe for top ramen. And I have told you guys this recipe, but when you see it, then you know, you can see it's really going to be tasty. So I'm just going to make a top ramen. This is going to be a long video, so you might watch it in a couple of different times. I want to get all my stuff out there now. So it can be any kind of top ramen, but the beef is good. Okay, so now, my flowers from the food pantry are hanging in there good. What I do is I change the water and I cut the stems a little shorter, and they'll last for a long time. So at night, if you can all pray for, your prayers have really helped me. I mean, I can't tell you how much. And pray for all the other followers too, if you will. So each day I make 4 cups of tea, and I buy this tea at Dollar Tree, and I have found that one bag makes 4 cups. Okay, so this video is going to be 1 month emergency meal plan, 6 $4 food plans, big thanks to Clara Garrison. My meatball recipe that is just Betty Crocker, how to get more veggies in your diet, how to avoid sickness and epidemics, and prepare now, and what I bought today. I think it's most helpful when you see what the other guy does. And so when I was a kid, what I used to really like was hanging out in my grandmother's kitchen with my aunts and my grandmother. So I want to make my videos kind of like that. And so the first part of the video is monthly emergency meal plan. For the drink, tea, 100 bags. And I have 3 shout outs. Material Girl, 338, all one word. I messed that up. This is a good channel. Mornings with Granny and TJ Prep. Both of these 3 I like for the same reason that I liked hanging out in my grandmother's kitchen. And you can learn a lot that way as well. So, monthly emergency meal plan. The first emergency meal, and I'm making it right now, and I got it from Henzo, one of the followers, and this is really good. Top ramen, pat of butter topped with shredded cheese. Okay, so now, what I've been doing is buying the cheese at Dollar Tree. You get 5 ounces for $1, so usually it would be 8 ounces for $2, but if you buy it at Dollar Tree, you're getting an extra 2 ounces. So for this soup, I want to put quite a bit of cheese on. I want to taste my cheese. I'm not saying waste cheese. I'm just saying, you know, get enough cheese on there so you can, it crumbles a little bit after it's frozen. I like to pack my freezer full of cheese. You can substitute some cheese for meat and some milk for meat. Like another thing is to like avoid going without food. Okay, so that's about how much I get. So let me see. So I'd say maybe about this much of the cheese, but this is the exciting part. I made my own butter thanks to Material Girl 338. Follow her, you guys. And this is really going to help my top ramen out. Okay, so my top ramen is looking good. you guys get a notebook and start writing the good comments in the notebook. So what I did was I went to 99-cent Only after I saw her video, and they had this organic heavy whipping cream, and it expires on the 6th. So what I'll do is I will freeze the part, and then I bought this one and I will keep it in the freezer. So this is going to add a little good dairy and fat to my meal. So I want to put one pat, a little bit of butter. It could be margarine. See how nice it turns out? And this is really going to taste good in your top ramen. Margarine is fine too. Big thanks to Henzo. And then I will put the cheese on the top. Then one of the other followers, I think it was Jessica, said toast your bread into your own croutons. So I started doing that because I had a lot of bread. I got a lot of bread at the food pantry. And last week they gave us this nice bread, and I keep it in the freezer. So for the first Thrifty meal, and this is not just a Thrifty meal, this is a good meal, is top ramen with cheese and a pat of butter. And then what I do is I put my croutons in a baggie. So see how yummy this is? It can be any kind of cheese, Velveeta cheese, anything, slices of cheese, whatever cheese you have. Okay, that's meal one. That will get you by, you know. Any kind of bread. I buy good bread at Walmart. Monthly emergency meal plan. Drink tea. My shout outs, Material Girl 338. That's where I learned to make the butter. I just made mine in the blender. TJ Preps and Mornings with Granny. Top ramen with a pat of butter or margarine, topped with shredded cheese. It's really good. Egg and cheese burrito. The way I do it is I heat my tortilla. Usually I use a little cooking spray, and I put the cheese on the bottom and the egg on the top. Tuna salad and boiled egg. I used to eat tuna sandwiches and boiled eggs for lunch every day of my life. I finally found a tuna I like. It's the lemon flavored tuna in the packet. Bean and cheese burrito. That's a good one. You can buy them for $1, but it's better if you make them. Egg and onion scramble. I did a video on this with lunch meat and cheese or egg or both. And I put mine in a burrito, but you can have it with toast. Pancakes and jam with egg or bacon or sausage or ham. That came from Henzo. That's a good meal. Fried Vienna sausage and scrambled eggs. That's delicious. Mexicali refried beans with chips and salsa. Here's the Mexicali refried bean recipe. Fry one piece of bacon, remove, and then I just eat it. Fry chorizo in bacon drippings a little. Stir in 1 can beans, pinto or black, mash, and add milk little by little to get as thick as you like. I usually use 1 part evaporated milk and 1 part water. Makes really good burritos. So by using the milk, you don't have to add cheese, but it's good if you add cheese, and it's a delicious dip. And another thing is, out here, a lot of people are using tortilla chips instead of tortillas. Fish sticks or hot dogs with fries. If you have an air fryer, this is great. Potato soup and pile of bacon. or any soup in a pile of bacon. Corn chowder with homemade croutons. These are good. Cut bread in squares, toast on both sides, and sausage links. I get sausage links at Dollar Tree. Tacos and onion rings. Okay, now I need to give you the French fried onion rings. You know, these videos, we'll be feeding for years. Peel and cut onions in 1/4 inch thick rings. In one bowl, you have milk. Place onion rings in milk and then roll in flour. In a number 2 bowl, you have 1 egg beaten and 2 tablespoons milk. Dip onion dipped in milk and flour in bowl number 2. Then roll in breadcrumbs and fry in hot oil. Okay, and you can make chicken, you can make zucchini, onion rings. This week I got a lot of onion rings at the food bank. And tacos and onion rings are really good. Another thing that's really good is onion rings and beef rice-a-roni. Chicken nuggets and frozen fries. You can make your own nuggets, but you can buy them pretty cheap. Meatballs with mashed potatoes and beef gravy. Macaroni and cheese, add tuna. Enchilada, hamburger helper. I like this one. It's I think it's El Paso. And I make it with cheese and olives. You don't need meat. Hot chicken sandwich made out of leftover chicken, or those chickens that were already cooked, heated in beef gravy and served on toast. Ham and Swiss cheese sandwich with salad. Baked beans with hot dogs or Vienna sausage. Chili, a can with baked potatoes and corn. Okay. Sardines with mustard and crackers. Fried bologna sandwich with chips or fries. SpaghettiOs and hot dogs. You can cut your hot dogs in penny pieces. Hot dogs with rice and a vegetable. Wrap hot dogs, cooked hot dogs, in a corn tortilla and fry with top ramen. That is actually good. What you want to do is make like a taquito with a hot dog. That's good. Lipton chicken soup with cooked hamburger. So you fry your hamburger and you put it in. One of the followers gave us that, and I like it. Fish with rice and peas, or fish sticks. Chicken with rice or potatoes and vegetables. Enchiladas in the day they used to make enchiladas with cheese and olives with rice and beans. Bread and gravy or biscuits and gravy. Usually I use it with sausage, but it's also very tasty with hamburger. Lunch meat and cheese with top ramen or chips. Egg fried rice. Stir-fry vegetables, move to one side, melt a little margarine and scramble eggs, add rice, and then you want to cook your rice until you kind of brown your rice, season with salt, pepper, sugar, and then serve with soy sauce. BLT sandwich and soup, bacon and boiled eggs. I actually like this. I eat that a lot when I'm on a diet. Okay, now for the $4 food plans. Okay, number 1, $1 cans of food. Spaghetti, SpaghettiOs, lasagna, tamales, large can soup, and tuna. So you get 4 $1 cans of food. Okay, number 2, $4 food plan. Hamburger helpers, buy 4. Now these can really help you if you're getting food at a food bank. Okay, the other thing I like to do is 50-cent cans of food. So you can buy 50-cent cans of corn, green beans, and then soup, chicken noodle soup or tomato. Those are kind of hard to find right now. Pork and beans, 2 cans, or beans. Black beans or chickpeas. What I like to do is I put, black beans in anything. But chickpeas are pasta salad, and you put a lot of veggies. You can just use frozen vegetables. So you cook your pasta, frozen vegetables with chickpeas, olives if you have them, and Italian salad dressing. Number 4, $4 meal plan, pork sausage, Dollar Tree, ham lunch meat, evaporated milk, and turkey bacon. $4 food plan, 2 packages of cheese, the one I showed you from Dollar Tree, 1 package tuna, 1 can sardines. Another $4 food plan, 1 package milk, the packet, or shelf stable milk, Dollar Tree, or evaporated, 1 package cheese, 2 cans soup for 50 cents, and 1 can hot dogs. The soup could be top ramen. You're going to get more soup. Here's my meatball recipe, the old tried and true. This is Betty Crocker, but everyone might not have it. 1 pound hamburger, breadcrumbs. I make my own. I just toast bread and grind them in the blender. 1/4 cup milk, salt, Worcestershire sauce, pepper, a small onion, and egg. And, then make gravy out of the drippings with beef bouillon, beef stock, or milk, and serve with potatoes or rice and veggies, or sweet potatoes. How to get more veggies in your diet. So what you want to try to get to is 1/2 plate veggie, 1/4 plate carb, 1/4 plate protein. So an example would be fried zucchini, and 1 zucchini will make about 1/2 plate. A potato and a meat patty of some sort. So number 1, fried veggies like onions, zucchini, or squash. I'll just give you another quick shot of the fried onion rings. This is good for fried chicken as well. Roast veggies. Drizzle veggies with oil and bake 400, turn halfway. That's very good when you have a meat with rice and roasted veggies. Buy fruit and freeze. A lot of times I can get really good strawberries and blueberries, at the 99-cent store, and I could freeze them and make smoothies. 1 cup frozen fruit. It can be fresh, frozen, or canned. 1 yogurt. You can buy those $1 for $1 Dollar Tree. I make my own yogurt a lot of times. And 1 cup powdered milk. I had bananas that I mash, and they're in my freezer, and I made that last night. Number 4, dehydrate. Fruit and nuts to make trail mix. Cut your fruit in little squares. Soup and stew with your dehydrated veggies. Stir fry. Did I write stir fry twice? I think so. Well, this is a good stir fry recipe, you guys, straight from Vietnam. Stir fry veggies in oil. Move veggies to one side. Melt a little margarine. They don't do that. Scramble eggs. Add rice. Stir fry to brown rice. Salt, pepper, sugar, and soy sauce. That is very delicious. Cooked fruit. Okay, you can use any kind of fruit, fresh, frozen, or canned, and make pies, cobblers, and jam. Drain the cooked fruit. I usually drain it if it's canned. Cover fruit with water. Add sugar to taste. Cook down. Then chop or mash. This is a good way to make applesauce. Turn off heat and add 1 teaspoon lemon or lime. That way your fruit won't be wasted. I want to give you guys my peppermint tea recipe. Peppermint tea with honey, cinnamon, and lemon to taste. Make fruit breads like apple or banana bread, pineapple upside down cake, thumbprint cookies, tarts, fruit salads. For fruit salads, it's nice if you have nuts and whipped cream, but you don't need it. I didn't write it down here, but my fruit salad dressing is lemon, cinnamon, and brown sugar. That is very delicious. Okay, vegetable curry. This is a recipe that I got from a missionary, an Adventist missionary. Saute root vegetables in oil, like carrots, like celery, like whatever you have, like potatoes, and sprinkle with curry. Careful not to burn. Then add whatever vegetables you have. Some people add tomato paste. They didn't. You can add chicken to this as well. Add water and veggies to cover. Cook on low to slowly cook. Then add at the end coconut milk. And this is going to make a really good vegetable curry. So if you're getting a lot of vegetables, then you know you can make use of your vegetables. Steamed veggies, sauteed veggies, fruit and yogurt. That's delicious. Okay, now how to avoid sickness and epidemics for people and animals. So we have to be very careful that our animals don't get sick either. Rinse toilet with bath water, add bleach. So if you, I used to work in low-income shops, and I used to think, why the hell do their bathrooms always effing stink? It's because the toilets aren't flushing good. I think they used to turn the water pressure down. So you have your bath water anyway. Just pour it down the toilets, and that's going to, you know, clear your toilets out. Cover drains. You know, you can't say 100% that some kind of sewage, you know, airborne sewage is not coming up from the drains. Keep toilet covers down. Keep bathroom doors closed. Kill all insects immediately. Don't let any insects hang around. They're very dangerous and filthy. You know, with this coronavirus, them crawling around on anything and everything, don't let any insects in the house. Spiders are very dangerous as well. If you're bitten by a spider, you want to put medicinal charcoal on it. Not like charcoal briquettes, but charcoal, and mix it with water and put it on the insect bite immediately to draw out the poison. Okay, for sanitizing, 9 parts water, 1 part bleach. Get 91% alcohol. Now they're running out of this, and another thing is the bleach is in very little bottles now, so they're charging the same amount of money for the bleach, and that's to control consumption. Control vents. You want to know how you're going to be able to close those vents off if need be, if you have common vents. Take shoes off at the front door. That way you're not tracking a lot of germs into the house. Remove clothes immediately if you have been in a hospital or nursing home. When I was a nursing student, my clothes went straight into a garbage bag and closed. Don't eat out or drink out of common cups. Okay, now my friend told me, and she was a Catholic, that once the communion cup is blessed, it's the blood of the Lord. But at this time, I don't really think it's very, very safe to be drinking out of common cups. Another thing, if you're drinking in a restaurant, that is a common cup, and you have to say, do I trust them to wash this cup? No, of course not. Remove trash daily. The common cup thing is your own discretion. Rinse dishes and sweep floor. Don't leave any food on the dishes for insects. Ventilate rooms. One thing that can really help is to, you know, get fresh air. Keep dwellings warm. That's going to keep you from coming down with stuff. It really will. Stockpile toilet paper. Okay, one of the things they were running out of was toilet paper. And so you want to stockpile newspaper because it's better than nothing, you guys. Hand soap. Okay, if you run out of hand soap, you can add some dish soap to some water. Keep dirty clothes in trash bags sealed. In a perfect world. If necessary, wash clothes in bathtub or bucket. Otherwise, keep your clothes clean. Be clean before getting into bed. That's going to save you a lot of hell. Keep refrigerator clean. You want to be careful for contaminated food. Wash food in water with salt or vinegar and rinse. Okay, so you're washing all your food you bring into the house before you eat it. Now, when you eat out, you got to trust them. Did they wash that lettuce? Did they wash their hands? Keep refrigerator as cold as possible. I heard, and I agree with this, just before everything is about to freeze, that's the temperature. Brush teeth. Okay, with toothpaste preferably, but salt and water, soda, salt and water, hydrogen peroxide, rinse. You want to rinse with all this. Dilute dish soap in an emergency. Okay, now the buddy heaters are expensive enough, but the propane is not cheap either, and you can go through propane quick. So the small electric heaters are probably the cheapest way to go unless the power goes out. Heat one room. So, you want to stay warm. You've got to control the cost. Vitamins and extra C. Okay, now what I was taking was, I just had some women's vitamin, some calcium, and some vitamin C. But I'm switching it up because a long time ago my customer told me when she went through menopause, her doctor said she could take 2 prenatal vitamins, one in the morning, one at night. So I'll be taking this. That's up to you if you want what you want to do. Me, I hate being sick. Maintain a healthy diet. And if you don't have enough food to maintain a healthy diet, you're going to have to swallow your pride, and you're going to have to go to a food bank or a food pantry. And there are banks and pantries that have no income requirement. The one I go to doesn't. Anyone can go. Move out of areas if someone looks sick or is coughing. Today they weren't even covering their mouths. It was awful. Postpone traveling to other countries because you might get over there and not be able to get back. Avoid flying, trains, trolleys, and buses if possible. Avoid hospitals and clinics. Make sure you have sufficient protein. You will get sick if you're protein deficient. Freeze leftovers immediately. Sneeze into napkins. Throw away into and wash hands. With this coronavirus thing, I don't agree with sneezing into your, into your elbow. No, that's dangerous. Just sneeze into napkins. Get trash cans with lids, and if you can, trash can liners. They're cleaner. Go somewhere heated as many hours as possible. Okay, so if you're really broke and it's expensive to heat your dwelling, try to find somewhere safe you can go as many hours as possible. Try to find free meals. That sounds really cheap, but it's actually possible to find a lot of free meals. In fact, one time I was going to Bible study, not for the free meals, but it was like every night of the week I had free meals, and my friend that said, "Why the hell are you so cheap?" said, "You're just going for the meals." I wasn't, I just happened to get meals. Keep wipes in car and purse. Throw into the trash immediately, and also hand sanitizers. But hand sanitizers, I'm not crazy about them. I prefer washing with soap and water. Drink bottled water, or boil your water, or a filtration system. Here I can get water for a refill on my gallons for 20 cents. Wash meat in salt and rinse. A lot of people go, "Well, you're going to get germs." Well, it's better get germs and get it for me to eat them. Gargle with mouthwash, or if you don't have any, salt and water. Clean fingernails. This one's a real key. Okay, so here's the way usually we're going to get disease. Person to person, usually close personal contact. These people who are showing no symptoms, really, were you in close personal contact with somebody who had the coronavirus? That's like bed bugs. Oh, they just crawled into my house. No, I don't think so. Animals. Be careful with animals. You have to keep them clean. The disease can come into your food, air, and water. That's just a few I thought of. Okay, so now prepare now. Food, water, gas, cash, a weapon, and prepare for evacuation. Okay, now I want to show you what I bought today and why. I bought bleach at Dollar Tree because I could get the big one. You know, the bleach bottles at Walmart for $1 are very small. I bought these 2 cans of Ajax. If you ever remember this, if you ever run out of bleach, you can use Ajax. It's better than nothing. So I got those for 50 cents. The bleach was $1. And then I got this dish soap for 50 cents because it was damaged. And then I got this shampoo for 50 cents. I try to find 50-cent stuff. I aggressively shop for it. So I got that at Dollar Tree. So that was $3. Okay, so that's what I bought. You guys, this is good. You gotta try this. This is yummy. This is really, really yummy. You gotta make this. I'm really hungry. Dollar Tree. Every time you see these big ones, try to buy these because who knows how much longer we're going to be able to get these. There was mention of panic buying, but I don't really see it out here yet. Dollar Tree, 50 cents, because I need cookies for tea, cookies, and sandwiches. And then I bought these for 50 cents for snacks. And I guess that's all I bought today. I'm really not spending money right now. Oh, I forgot. I bought these potatoes at 99 cents only because if you have meat, potatoes, and a vegetable, you can get by. And these were good potatoes in good shape. And then I bought 4 bell peppers. They're usually 2 for $1, but they were half price, so I got 4 for $1. So, what I'll do is after I eat my lunch, I'll just slip the rest of the bread croutons in the freezer. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any cheap meals, would you please leave them under comments? If you have a $4 food plan, would you please leave it under comments? Or if you do videos on these subjects, would you please leave it on under the comments? If you have how to get any more veggie meals in your diet, would you please leave it under the comments? If you have any tips on how to avoid sickness and epidemics, would you please leave it under comments? And if you have any ideas for preparing now for epidemics or food shortages, would you leave it under comments now? And if all my followers will please pray for the other followers because everybody is in a different space. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.